Hello, what is up everybody? RL57 here, back with yet another diecast car video, and today in front of us we have the Mini GT Bugattivisiongt Gran Turismo Yellow. So this is a Mini GT. Now I know you're about to say, RL, what is this? You've never reviewed a Mini GT before, and yes. In fact, this is my first Mini GT that I've ever had in my entire life. So, yeah, this is the first Mini GT that I've ever had. And it is a Bugatti Chiron. And you might be thinking that I'm crazy to have a Bugatti Chiron as my first Mini GT. But, yeah, I don't often try to buy these brands because of the price point is way up than Matchbox, Hot Wheels, Tomica. It's like 3 times a Tomica price, I believe. 3 to 2 times. Yeah, one Mini GT is quite expensive for the overall quality and such, but yeah, we'll be focusing on this one, as well as we'll compare it to some other models from different brands, like not other models, specifically the Bugatti Chiron from other brands. So let's take a look at the box here. As you can see, this box has a color tone of more of like a yellow on this left side, with like gray on the other side, as well as the Bugatti Chiron side view, which is pretty cool. Quite simple but pretty nice. On the top it says 317, so that means this is number 317 from Mini GT overall. And then you have the links of Mini GT over there. At the back you do have the Bugatti license. Like I said, this is a Bugatti casting, so this is manufactured. The manufacturer of the real thing is Bugatti, of course, but yeah, it has the licensing of Bugatti there. You can see right there. There's it says TSM model, scale and miniatures. That's that if you want it. You can pause it for if you want. TSM models. On the side, just a simple Bugatti logo right there. Pretty interesting. The other side has a Mini GT, and it also says 1/64 scale, so I hope that this is accurate to the actual 1/64 scale. And let's go ahead and open this up. So let's take a look at the model itself. So here is the Bugatti Chiron Vision Gran Turismo. I know you might be saying that this is a car from Gran Turismo. Of course, I know that because I do play Gran Turismo. I do play Gran Turismo Sport and Gran Turismo 7. Don't currently play Sport anymore, but yeah, quite active in Gran Turismo 7 currently. And I've seen this car a bunch of times in the game, and it's super detailed. It's of course a Vision type of model. It's not really a real thing. I mean, it does exist in real life, that's for sure, but not many were made. And this is more made for like the virtual reality game, which is a Gran Turismo, of course. So yeah, pretty interesting. So I don't have much information about Mini GT, of course, because I don't normally collect Mini GT, like I've said. So we'll take a look at the model itself right here. So here is the model in more of like a bright yellow, some sort. Pretty nice. As you can see on the side, pretty much detailed. You could see that has the yellow on the side as well as the yellow trim on the curved C shape right there, as well as this tiny side mirror, side view mirror for looking at the back. And it's actually more of like a rubbery type, which is interesting. Normally Hot Wheels makes it all metal or does not include the mirrors itself. Sometimes it's like empty, sometimes they included it. And for the back, it has this more of like a carbon fiber texture, which I very like. It's not really carbon fiber, but I like the texture right there. You can see the lines of the carbon fiber right there. Yeah, I'm not sure what's that down there. It's quite small. I couldn't really see it under the C shape right there. Then also you have the I'm not sure what is this. I don't think it's a place where you fill in the gas. I'm not sure. And you have this big wing right here, which is connected to the roof. Now, interesting about the wing. This car originally, of course, the 16 Bugatti Chiron never had a wing. It has the pop-up wing, which sometimes pops out when you're driving like super fast or you're like braking. Yeah, sometimes it pops out like the Bugatti Veyron. But for this one, they removed the pop-up wing and instead they just throw in a big ginormous wing at the back here, which fully connected to the rear. Similarly to a model from Koenigsegg, which is the Koenigsegg Jesko. You might remember I did a review of it in my channel, the Hot Wheels version, of course. Now for the side of the wing right here, it has that big Bugatti logo, which more like in a gray color, a bit of light blue. Let's move on to the back. And for the back, as you can see, you have the straight line of the rear light in red. It's kind of like red. Yeah, it's mostly red. Then you have that tiny Bugatti logo, which is pretty interesting. Now I'm not sure about the exhaust. I'm not sure if I got some sort of issue with the exhaust. Like it has 4 exhausts, as you can see right here, but the 2 on the left is like going upwards and the 2 on the right goes downwards a bit. So it's like they like misplaced the actual placing of the exhausts. I'm not sure if everyone gets the same thing. Comment down below if you guys get the exhaust like that. Now same goes for the right side. Yeah, same like the left side. Oh, I forgot to tell you the rims. The rims are pretty cool. I like the design of the rims. You do have for the rubber of the wheels, you do have some blue linings. It's more of like it looks like the tire's blue actually, but no, it's just the tire lining on the side. It has some small writing, but I couldn't really tell. If you zoom in, you might know. Of course, the rubbery wheels are, of course, like I said, rubber, which is pretty interesting. Now for the front, also pretty detailed. You do have those front lights, which are, well, it's quite difficult to see them. I know it's they're trying to follow it accurately, so it's pretty hard to see the headlights, but you could kind of see it through the through the little space, which is pretty interesting that Mini GT included that. Then you do have the horseshoe logo, not horseshoe logo, the horseshoe grill, which of course has the number 16 representing the year of its release, 2016. And then you have the Bugatti logo right there, pretty small but interesting. You do have the front bumper in black, pretty interesting. And for the windshield banner, you do have the Bugatti writing on the top, so pretty interesting. As for the roof, you do have the overall carbon fiber texture, like I said, as well as the yellow part right here, which is pretty cool. Now I'm not sure if this is plastic, but I'm feeling that this is metal, because it's just like a stick-on to the actual roof. But I think it's plastic, as well as the rear wing. I'm not too sure. I guess it's plastic. Move on to the base now. What's interesting about this car is that the base is not really that detailed. Like normally for cars like for like cars, they have some cars, they have like extra details on the base of the car. Like for Hot Wheels, sometimes they added the like extra details for the bottom of the base, which is pretty interesting. But for Mini GT, they like to stay it like clean and tidy, so they did not add that. So yeah, they just added the Mini GT logo as well as made in China. And yeah, that's basically it for the base. For the revet, I think they're using normal screws. Yeah, they kind of look like normal screws. Like not sure what brand uses normal screws. I think this is the first time I've seen normal screws on a diecast model. Like normally Hot Wheels, they have their own drill to take apart the base. For Mario Kart Hot Wheels, they have those triangular shaped screwdrivers that they have to use. And for Tomica, well, let me check. Yeah, Tomica uses the same type of rivets like the what Hot Wheels does. So pretty interesting that this is using the normal screw that you use every day for like anything to screw, maybe like your table or anything. So moving on to the comparisons, we have our first competitor, which is the Bugatti Chiron. What's this called? Great, it doesn't say on the base, so I'm just gonna call it X-Fighter Bugatti Chiron. Like, this car is like, the Tomica one is actually from the like they said, this the rear actually represents like the X-Wing's rear from Star Wars, but I don't remember the specific name. I know what's the name, but I don't really remember. So I'm just gonna call it X-Wing Bugatti Chiron whatsoever. So this is our first comparison with the Mini GT with the Tomica. As you can see, you could barely see differences that what Tomica and Mini GT has made. Now, this is just for comparison. I want to say this is just for comparison for the Bugatti Chiron. I'm not saying that I'm gonna compare it with all Bugatti Chiron VGTs or anything. No, this is just a comparison of the type of Bugatti Chirons that ever existed. So yeah, we're taking a look at the Tomica one. You can barely see the difference. The Tomica one is slightly smaller, I guess. Not sure smaller or bigger. It's not too accurate. The Tomica one has some length to it. It's a bit longer. Even the rear is a bit different, as well as the front. For the C shape on the side, I think Tomica is much more accurate, because the C on the side is meant to be a bit bigger than Mini GT made. I feel as if Mini GT made it a bit smaller, or maybe shrunk it down a bit. But it's overall nice compared to either these two. But I think Mini GT still is better with the overall details. Let's take a look at Hot Wheels Bugatti Chirons. I'm taking the mainline one, of course, because I'm not sure where I put the car culture one. Just pick this out. And again, I know you're gonna say that this Mini GT one is way more expensive than what the Hot Wheels $1 cars. I don't mind that. I'm just trying to compare the Bugatti Chirons, not the any type of specifications. So just comparing each of them to see which one is much more accurate. Now with Hot Wheels one, the Hot Wheels C-shaped side is a bit similar to Tomica's one. So I guess Hot Wheels for the C shape on the side when at the doors is much more accurate. And overall, I think Mini GT still wins it, but still, just comparing this for the Bugattis, not the brand of the model. I mean the brand of the release, which is Mini GT. I don't care about that. Just willing to compare it. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think so I have any more Bugatti Chirons from any other brand. And yeah, that's it for this video. I'd like to say thank you guys for watching. See you on my other videos. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in another video. Bye bye.